Speaking on TVB News, the CE has defended his administration's move to strengthen national education, saying one should never forget the pain felt during the 2019 social unrest. That's after a former senior government official expressed concern about the government overdoing it in handling national security issues, saying that could affect people's desire to have children. Sharon Tang has more.
In a rare move, the SCR administration has proposed a series of measures to stimulate the city's low birth rate, including a $20,000 cash bonus for each newborn. Chief Executive John Lee said whether or not to extend that cash reward will depend on the measure's effectiveness. Still, when it comes to the big decision of having children, not only money, but also the future of Hong Kong and education prospect do play an important role. A former government official recently expressed concerns that the government is overdoing it in dealing with national security issues, so much so that such policies would also affect matters that have nothing to do with national security. The former official also worried that would affect how the public and the rest of the world think of Hong Kong.
我哋個傷口好咗，但唔好忘記。
Speaking to TVB News, the CE said, although the wounds of the 2019 violence had healed, one should never forget how painful it was at the time. He added implementing national education well will help all sectors in the community reach a consensus in how to move forward. Meanwhile, the policy address also outlined plans to relax the decade-old property market cooling measures that were put in place to curb speculative activities.
我哋係唔希望樓價大起大跌。
While Lee didn't comment on whether he thinks home prices are still high, he stressed the government's role is to ensure there's a reasonable supply of housing units and that there is enough transparency in information for potential home buyers to make a decision. With national security legislation under Article 23 of the Basic Law set to be completed next year, the CE said foreign investors do pay attention to the city's stability, and that is exactly what the legislation can help. Sharon Tang, TVB News.